What's up, you guys? This is Robert at Shy Bears Plus. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and then you found me here on YouTube. So go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share it, leave a crispy comment, and tap the bell. You don't want to miss any of the content. Alliance of American Football. Name's a little bit long, ton of syllables. That's okay. AAF. Thoughts and reaction episode. Here we go. The uniforms, they're made by Starter. Hey, take me back to the 90s. So crispy, you love to see it. Comment all of the crispy Starter pullovers that you had back in the 90s, back in high school, grade school, whatever the case may be. They were so crispy, so good. Kids weren't getting sent home from school, back in the 90s just because it snowed a little bit or was negative 40 degrees. We went to school because we had Starter jackets on. Love to see them. Anyway, so yeah, AAF. Off to a hot start. Okay, the uniforms. Guys, is it just me, or did they look like you were playing Madden and you were doing a creative uniform option? It was like generic Madden Tiburon from Madden 2015. I don't know, man. It was like we just started a franchise mode and made some generic uniforms, and everyone has the same template, and not impressed. All right, now to the football. AAF, it's football, and more football is never bad. Everybody knows it. Football, you love to see it. All right, day one of AAF, chock full of big hits. Probably a combination of things. Inexperienced quarterback play, right? Inexperienced line play, line not playing together. Quarterbacks and wide receivers not being on the same page so that the clock is ticking a little bit longer. Ball's not getting out, and guys are getting blasted. It's so great. You could actually hit in the AAF. It's so crispy. Love to see it. Okay, did anybody else note the shocking amount of lack of defensive penalties called and like the late hits? People are on the ground for like a full second and someone comes in and puts their head on them. They might want to clean that up. All right, AAF. It's football. I think we can all agree. Football is good. More football is good. I kind of got the impression that it was kind of like the MLB is kind of a AAA or 4A team. More like NFL preseason, where there's a lot of NFL talent guys, maybe aren't polished, maybe not, maybe some of your reserves that are out there. Still a lot of fun, kind of like NBA D-League. Well, we all know that the NFL has a quarterback problem. There are not enough quarterbacks to go around. And I feel like this is a great opportunity for guys to get reps, not just running scout teams, and trying to take mental reps and trying to get better at playing football. You get better at playing football, but playing more football. Learning concepts and then practice them on the field. Practice makes practice, and practice makes practice perfect, or something like that. Anyway, I like it. I like it for another way. Hopefully, that this is a league that's going to develop into a more of a developmental league, possibly even a minor league. In my mind, that would be amazing to see guys be able to come out of high school. Maybe they don't want to go to college. Maybe they don't want the NCAA forced labor system. They don't care about getting a free education. They want to go play football. So go make your $250K from the AAF, and then maybe get a chance to go to the league. I'm all for that. Another thing is that quarterbacks and linemen in particular, and even some wide receivers, the leagues aren't exactly compatible with the NCAA and the NFL. Some of the NFL teams are adjusting now and running more read option, but the complex offenses in the NFL, not all the quarterbacks are coming out and getting it right away, and it's taking time, and it's hard to develop a guy in the background when you probably have a first round guy or a guy that you're paying a lot of money to lead your team, and you're in a situation where you're in a lose-lose situation with some of these guys who get drafted, especially when they're first-round picks and they're thrust into the scene and expected to perform right away, and they're playing in games where they're doing half-field reads or one or two reads. So in an offense, and now you're expected to go to the NFL and then know 4 or 5 reads, plus that clock's ticking, plus everything's a little bit faster. It's difficult. This is going to give a lot more guys a chance, hopefully, if it keeps growing. We'll go with some final thoughts. All right, final thoughts here. There are guys that I've seen on tape and scout tape that I'm kind of rooting for. Some guys that names that you recognize, but I miss the tribalism and the fanaticism, all that stuff. I'm a Bears fan. Dude, I love the Bears, so I'm not emotionally invested to this game. I'm not attached. I'm not hanging on every single play like I would watching my Chicago Bears. So until I get a team around here or I pick some sort of a team, it would be easier if there was a team in my region. Seems like there's no teams in the north half, probably due to weather and things like that. If the north half of the country had some teams, maybe there were still in the Chicagoland area, maybe I'd latch on them a little bit harder. I'm going to try to watch it. I mean, it's not probably going to dominate my entire life, but if football's on, I'm not doing anything. I'm probably going to watch football. I'll be honest with you, but it would be nice to have a team around, or maybe if each team had their own affiliate, something like that. But at the end of the day, I give it a 3.7 out of 5 Krispies. I'm glad the AAF is here. All right, see you guys later. That's all she wrote.